so this is the things I'll be talking about today. I'm going to be talking about myself, first of all, and the BSc Liberal program that I'm enrolled in. Also, if I have time, I'll talk about a little bit about a emerging field of interest of mine, which is public health, and general tips that we can have in the field, and also my contact. So, as you can see, I am a U3 physiology student, but I'm not a major student. I'm a liberal student. I'll explain a little more about the liberal program in the next few slides. I'm double minoring in kinesiology and social studies of medicine, which I'll also explain. And as for my research, I have 2 NSERC-funded undergraduate student research awards from 2007 and 2008. I also have, since high school, I did 7 years of hospital volunteering, including some at the Montreal Children's Hospital and the General Hospital. And as for extracurriculars, I've been involved with the Field Rotaract, the Science Undergraduate Society, Red Books, and a lot of intramural sports. You might have recognized me from selling waffles at the Y intersection. So what is the BSc Liberal program? I'm assuming that many of you are first-year students, so you guys are now deciding whether you should take up an honors or a major or even BSc Liberal. I'm going to be explaining a lot about this program. So in 2006, this replaced the faculty program. And what's so special about this is that compared to the core plus depth that an honors degree might provide, this provides core plus breadth, meaning that instead of decreasing the amount of coursework that you have to do with your chosen field, you're allowed the breadth to take up another field of interest. So in my case, which was kinesiology and social studies of medicine. To be technical, it's the core science component, which in my case is physiology, 45 to 49 credits, compared to the 50-some credits of the major, and a breadth component, which is 18 credits and up. So as I said before, in my case, I was able to take up 3 faculties: science, education, and arts. And by taking in this program, I was able to pursue my love of sports by taking in minor in kinesiology, which is education. My interest in social sciences was satisfied by studying social studies of medicine, which is arts. So here's just the technical things that regarding the coursework. On your left side, you'll see what the liberal program offers, and on the right is what a physiology major would have to take. As you can see, it's pretty much the same, except 4 core courses. What's so good about this is that as an aspiring med school student, an aspiring student that is planning to enter medical school, you can take all the courses that are required for med school, such as like your first year biology, chemistry, physics, and your organic chemistry courses. However, you don't have to take inorganic chemistry, Biochem 311, and Anatomy 214, some of the courses which are the most dreaded courses in the Guild for their amount of time that it's required to get a good mark in that course. So, and as you proceed in your higher years, the liberal program allows you more breadth, meaning that you are not required to take up required courses in majors, but instead, in that time, you're allowed to take up electives that you always wanted to take. So, since I am in physiology, the only student that's going to be talking about it today, I want to talk a little bit about it. It is the study of how body systems work. So, how our body maintains homeostasis, how the cardiovascular system, how the respiratory system, how the digestive system, how the reproductive system, all mingle together to provide a constant balance, which is demonstrated in our cells. In the upper levels, you will be able to take very specialized courses, such as advanced cardiovascular physiology, biology of cancer, advanced gastrointestinal physiology, and cell and molecular biology of aging. I don't know if you guys can see it down here, but the websites down there are all places where I got my information from, so feel free to visit them afterwards. One thing to note about physiology is that theory is extremely challenging. One course in particular, for example, Physiology 311, it's different from all the courses that you have probably ever taken in that it makes you think in that the questions are a lot of short answers and they provide a lot of type 2 multiple choice questions. So you're forced to apply your knowledge, not just regurgitate information, but you have to apply it. And it is one of the most stressful courses in all of physiology. Studying the scientific revolution, which is under history, science and medicine in Canada, medical anthropology, psychological anthropology, health and illness, gender, and health. Just an extension to that. Since this is an event organized by MedSpecs, I wanted to tell you how taking up the BSc Liberal might provide an edge, if I may say, to getting into med school. I searched up the selection processes of University of Toronto, UBC, and McGill, and they all agree that they want candidates who are not only scientifically oriented, but also good in social sciences in Toronto, who are well-rounded, and also, whether in the natural or social sciences or in the humanities, which appeal to them and which have as their aim a broad education, intellectual training, rather than merely anticipating a medical career. So, in that sense, I find social studies and medicine to be a great way to escape your science restrictions and learn more about the other dimensions of medicine. And here are the websites you can help visit. Find more. In my 4 years of undergraduate career, I found a lot of courses interesting, but these 6 were essential. First of all, History 249, also the Healer in Western History, where you learn about how Western medicine came to be today over other forms of medicine, such as Chinese medicine or Middle Eastern medicine. Soci 225, Medicine and Health in Modern Society. In this course, you'll be able to learn about how medicine plays an important role, unnoticed to our common perception, how it plays an almost dictatorial role in our lives. Anthropology 227, this is where you will learn about how different cultural understandings of medicine collide and may lead to conflicts in the medical setting. So these 3 courses you can all take under the social studies of medicine minor. The other 3 courses, which are not in arts, but maybe are bird courses, I might say, are EAPR 250, where you learn how to write a scientific article, which is essential, as you know, to getting into medical school or pursuing a medical career. Another easy course I found was Western music. If you have even a little bit of music background, it is pretty much a given A. Math 203, Principles of Statistics. This is where you learn about the basics of statistics, which will greatly help you understand scientific literature throughout your upper years as well. So what I've learned in the past 4 years is, you guys probably heard this a lot, but do what you like, seriously. As you go up in your senior years, you'll find that you're not as anxious as you used to be for an upcoming midterm or even finals. And then you find yourself just doing the bare minimum to do what is required to get into med school. Me and my friends affectionately call it senioritis. But basically, yeah, just do what you like, because that's the only way you're going to be able to stay focused on what you want to do, even in the upper years. I wanted to say that you should distinguish yourself, because in the way I did, BSc Liberal, Physiology, Social Studies and Medicine minor, and Kinesiology minor, I haven't seen anyone who has the same combination of degree program as I do.